house, I have a neighbor that now she's pregnant, but before being pregnant, she used to drink a lot, like daily basis. Now she's pregnant and she still drinks. And I was thinking to myself, like, what's wrong with her? She has a baby and she's still drinking. So I came to the conclusion that she might be an alcoholic. So with that said, today's topic, or what I'm going to be talking about, is signs of an alcoholic. And firstly, I want to define what an alcoholic is. And by dictionary.com, they say a person addicted to intoxicating drinks. And they also learn about alcoholism.com. It says that the medical professionals base it on the physical problems that they find in the person. Also, there's two types of problem drinkers. There's the chronic and situational. Chronic abusers have been heavy drinkers for many years, although chronic abusers die by middle age. Some live well into old age. And most older problem drinkers are in the problem drinkers are in this group. Other people may develop a drinking problem late in life, often based because of situational factors such as retirement, lowered income, failing health, loneliness, or the death of friends or loved ones. These are some facts that I found that about alcoholism. So 3 million Americans over the age of 60 are alcoholic dependent or alcohol abusers. And then 20% of suicide victims in the United States are alcoholics. Long-term heavy alcohol use is the leading cause of illness and death from liver disease in the U.S. According to one study, alcohol use is a factor in 40% to 60% of auto accidents resulting in personal injury or death among America's college students. And I got all this information at addict-health.com. My second point is how to identify an alcoholic. So there's such as craving, which is a strong continued compulsion or need to drink. So it's like routine drinking, like daily basis, hourly basis, when they wake up, before they go to sleep, or stuff like that. And also changes in habits, changes in their obviously daily habits. They faceless, miss work performance often suffers, comes home or not at all. And I mean, all these may apply or may not. It's just stuff that you should just look out if, you know, a person or whoever you're trying to figure out is an alcoholic. And comes home late or not at all, trouble with the law, or becomes careless. And also loss of control, the inability to limit one's drinking over time or any given occasion. And the tolerance, the need of drink increases amounts of alcohol in order to feel buzzed or to get high. And also the physical changes, which is obviously in their body, and it counters problems in your gain of weight, experience health problems such as stomach, diarrhea, liver, kidneys, brain, blood issues, and heart issues. And also, for example, like changes in the heart and blood vessels can develop pain in that can be signs of like heart attacks and stuff. So, you know, you're drinking and thinking it's fine, but like sometimes the alcohol numbs the blood vessels and stuff, so it screws you up, because I mean that's like there's probably like signs that could have been or signs saying that, you know, you might have a heart attack and stuff, but because you drank, now it's kind of like the signs aren't there, so it's more at risk. And the solutions. There's different solutions, and the first one I would advise you guys to take or give to somebody is the CAGE questionnaire, which CAGE stands for different questions that you ask, and you can find those online, and it's pretty much asking questions, and if you answer at least, I believe, two questions yes, that means that you might be an alcoholic. Also speak with the doctor, ask them your situation, stuff like that, maybe they can get you help, and of course the rehab centers. So hopefully today I taught you guys or informed you guys about certain signs you guys should see in people, whether, you know, to see if they're alcoholics or not.
All right, the attention device was okay. I thought your thesis statement was clear, but it was a little direct. I think you could use a little more transition into it. There's no setup of what the structure is going to be, but there is a structure once you get there, and you've got pretty good information in the presentation. I do think you have a few too many slides for the amount of time that you're up there, and so you want to cut down on that a bit. Your presentation issues, because you're using the slides basically as your notes on a regular basis, you tend to speak to the audience sideways, and you are giving us a profile look instead of a direct look probably half the time or more. When you do look at us, I think you do a pretty good job of scanning the audience and trying to connect with people, and your expressions are okay, but it does seem, like I said, for a lot of the presentation to be a little bit sideways. And you're a little more dependent on the notes and the script than you want to be at this point. I think you could take a little bit more charge of the speech and have more energy if you projected your voice a little bit more. The variety and inflection that you have is okay, but I think you'd be more dynamic if you did that. And you're not always consistent in your pacing. Sometimes, especially when you're reading, it seems kind of slow and deliberate. Some of the transitions need to be a little more naturalistic. It just seems like occasionally you're going through the motions perfunctorily, indicating what the next point is instead of making it your own presentation. But there are a lot of things that you did that I thought were fine. When you look at the audience, you're animated and engaged. I think, like I said, you use good variety in your voice, but there are a few things that I think you could be a little bit stronger on. All right, thank you.